So what's up? I found out where we are. We've got some streets to go still. I got time to kill still. I could probably find my way pretty close. So I got battery too, so we're just gonna keep walking, whatever. Some crazy guy went by, yelling stuff, waving his arms. I don't know what all that's about. This shit never fails to really get to me on like a really visceral level, like inside my soul and my heart and in my head. Like it's so confusing every time. It never really makes sense, does it, to see someone in that state at 8:30 in the morning. Maybe it's just growing up in the suburbs, not surrounded very much with that stuff until I was like 15, 16. Maybe that's why. Just never being exposed to that kind of thing. But, gee, man. Nah, just never got used to it. I bet people afford this place when they are coupled up. It'd be easier. I could stay here if I was 25, because if I was 25, then I'd get that cheap car rental without a must flight home. Aloha Green. It's an apothecary. Should be a weed shop. Hawaii. Legalize cannabis. What are you doing? You bang the Pacific drums, but you're not gonna smoke cannabis? What's wrong with you? You're like, I don't know. You're betraying the culture. That's what well, who's to say if the representation is actually any good? That's not something you can just blanket statement say these days. I don't feel like it. You can't just be like, oh, they have representation, so it's good representation. That doesn't mean it's fucking good. Someone eating. No shoes. Trophy house? It's just trophies? That's interesting. Crazy. It makes you think, like, how did that get there? Kind of wish I was at Disney World. There's like a really like Orlando, Florida vibe to this place, but that's so far away. So weird. I guess it's just sun does that to you, huh? I don't know. This place is more like Orlando than it is like San Francisco. So I don't, at least in my opinion. So I don't know, it's just weird. And that place is in between them. Oh my god, I can't wait to get to the beach, dude. Just walking around, watching, seeing stuff that makes me sad. Not the most fun I've ever had. Really not a whole lot to do yet too, because it's still opening. Like a lot of the places are still not opened around here. It's crazy, man. It's so warm, you can just, it's so expensive. There's people everywhere on the ground. I'm gonna sling my camera. There's really nothing to take photos of. Oh yes, so pretty. The weather's nice though. feels so good on your skin. It's like you're constantly, it's like your body, your whole body is constantly being kissed by the air. It feels so good. It feels so good outside. That's a shame, man. I wish Illinois was a pretty place. Ow. It'd be so much easier to bear if it wasn't so fucking depressive. Sometimes I feel like I'm living in one of those fucking Russian urban hell photos. Snow. Brutal. Everything's cracked and gray. Ugh. That is Illinois at times, man. In the winter and late fall. That's what it looks like. It's not that bad in the spring and the summer, as I say, but damn. I really like the Eastern influence of the architecture and stuff here. It's very pretty. I guess vlogging is kind of like a form of security too, wouldn't you say? I look like a Hawaiian. I could fit in. If there was a way to. I could definitely rock it. I could rock this place. Getting kind of hot. Alright, so I guess we're gonna get back to the car, snack some more, because we're trying to skip breakfast to get to lunch. Shopping done, then maybe eat, then go to the beach. Cause I don't want to be at the beach. We're like, oh, I'm hungry, but I don't want to leave the beach. No. I want to, so probably eat, and then go to the beach. Oh yeah. Just prioritize and execute, figure out what you gotta do and do it. That's how it goes, yeah. I literally have eyes behind my head now. Cool. Man, I thought I'd see like more, like, I don't know, more thrifty. I bet it's like really, I don't know. I guess I'm describing like a tourist area is what I'm thinking. I'm not really in the tourist area. I'm not that close to Waikiki. I'm like midway between Waikiki and Daniel K Airport, so. Okay, that building is familiar. So I'm thinking about like the lake towns in Illinois, or even in like in San Fran down by the ports, or in San Francisco the fucking clock place. Can't remember what it's called. Well, Fisherman's Wharf and the clock place with the Starbucks at Seattle. I can't remember what it's called. But I'm thinking about like how all those stores like bring their stuff like kind of out in the street, and there's like just shit everywhere. It's not like that out here so far. I mean, it still is early, but cool. People here are so pretty. Asian people are so ageless. Like, I don't know, they look so young and youthful. Very pretty. They don't seem to have like the same hair problems as some Europeans have and other races. Like the hair is just like so, seems like so straight and simple. That must be nice. But hard to texturize, customize, something like that. I'm gonna keep going straight. Not time to turn yet. Little toddler over there. Someone sleeping. You know what else I get the feeling of? This place feels like, and this is really fucking odd and specific, it feels like I'm walking through Brookfield Zoo in like the summertime back in Illinois. I don't know, I just got like this fun, warm memory feeling, and like all the big trees and everything's like kind of like naturally cultural and stuff. It just feels like feels like I'm at the zoo back home. That's the only place you get this kind of feeling back there. So I know that's like so fucking random, but that's why you come here, right? For the original takes, I guess, or my fucking weird takes. Pretty sure they have a zoo on this island. Yeah. I could go for a zoo visit. That'd be so fun. Wow. I wonder what that is down there. Oh, here we go. It's a high school. That's a high school? Okay. All right. My high school is in the middle of a cornfield. What? Home of the Tigers. You could definitely fit a tiger in all that grass. Jeez. I was already thinking that. Pop out, eat my face. Okay, so I think we're taking a right really shortly. We're gonna take the next right. And I might stop the video at that point to see where I am on the map. 'Cause I'm close. Beep boop. Let's call it street. The drugstore in front of me, it's open, but it's nothing I need. I gotta say, even into yesterday, not really today, but even into the night yesterday when I would be like standing still, I would feel like I was on an airplane, like kind of swaying. It was so weird. It's just kind of like having sea legs, I think. Alright. Long's Drugs, what this place is called. Long's Drugs. Can't really see in there. It's so bright in Hawaii that the camera doesn't really catch things behind me. I'd have to like tap on them. It's so goddamn sunny outside. It's really cool. Like there's Just like sunlight and harsh shadows on everything in the morning. It's really pretty. Wow. Can't even believe I'm looking at palm trees right now. Those are palm trees. Jeez. Did they drop coconuts? I don't know. That's crazy that it's a high school. What? If you haven't made it in Hawaii, you've got it pretty made. But if you don't, you're in trouble, as far as I can tell. It's not like as gaudy as somewhere I would imagine. Like I imagine Miami being, or Los Angeles being gaudy in places. I don't really get that feeling here, even though there's like stuff you could like stereotype as gaudy. Like it's not the fucking palm trees' fault that they're everywhere and it makes the place, you know, look the way it does. Okay, you can't just write it off for that. It's not fair. Oh, some shade. This is where we're walking. Dudes be walking. Man, so tired last night. Just hadn't slept right. All those fucking plane rides. I only have one plane switch on the way home, thank God. Because getting on 3 planes to get here, with like that 8-hour break between the first two. Oh, Lord, dude. My next one is my first flight, 6 hours. Then it's like hour 20 between, which is just enough time. And then home. That's it. It's good, man. Should be easy peasy. I went to Hawaii. I felt not a thing. Honolulu Museum of Art School? Sounds like a grammatical error. Honolulu Museum of Art School. Okay, should be like the Honolulu Museum for the School of Arts? Maybe? Huh. That's cool though. I wonder if it's free. That's what it looks like. Well, I've seen this part of town. Soon time to move on. My fucking thighs are starting to hurt. Oh, it's walking. I'll just walk in here. Where the hell are we? There's the Honolulu Museum of Art, so... you know what's crazy, man? I looked at that place on Google Earth before I came here. Here we are. There it is. Cool. I'd love to visit an art museum. Maybe I should see what time it opens. Worst thing about cities is parking. Time to tie the shoe.